Okay, so today we're going to give you a couple of examples of how to do division, long division, with no remainders, and then I'll flip it and do long division with remainders. Let's go ahead and start with the examples I have written down for long division with no remainders, and I'll explain what that means. I need to divide the number 497 by 7, okay? So I'm going to ask myself, how many times can 7 go into 4? And you realize, well, 4 is too small. The 7's bigger than the 4, so it can't divide 4. But guess what? If I do 49, 7 can divide into 49. And we can actually see how many times it goes into it. So I find the 7, and I go till I see 49. Here it is. I slide all the way to my left, and I see that it goes in there 7 times. So I put the 7 over the 9 and 49. 7 times 7 is actually 49. I subtract. 49 minus 49 gives me 0. And then I drop the 7 after I subtract. And now I have a whole new problem. How many times can 7 divide 7? Well, it can divide it 1 time. And 1 times 7 is 7. Then I subtract and I get 0. So in this case, my answer is 71. Okay, let's move over to this side a little bit. You can't divide 3 by 6 because the 3 is too small. But if I do 32, 6 can divide into 32. Let's see how many times it can without going over. So I'm going to go to the 6, and I'm going to go down till I either see 32 or get close. I see 30 and 36. So we don't want to go over because the number's 32. So we're going to choose 30. Slide all the way to the left, and we see a 5. So 6 can divide into 32 5 times, and 5 times 6 is 30. So now we can subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 3 is 0, so we don't have to write anything there. But I do have a 4 here that I can drop down and turn the 2 into 24. And it's like we have a whole new problem again. 24 divided by 6. So again, I'm going to go to my 6, and I'm going to slide down till I either see 24, I get close to 24. In this case, I see 24, slide all the way to my left, and my answer is 4. Okay. And 4 times 6 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. So in this case, there's nothing left over, right? We solved it. The answer is 54. The answer is 71. Well, what if the numbers don't go in evenly? What happens? That's when we introduce the concept of remainders. And remainders just means like numbers that a number you have left over. And I'll give you examples right now. We have 337 divided by 4. So 4 cannot divide into 3 because 3 is too small. But it can divide into 33. So I'm going to start at my 4 and go down until I either see 33 or get close without going over. So I'm going to start at my 4. I'm going to slide down, and I see 32 and 36. Now we can't choose 36 because it's bigger than 33. So we'll go back up here to where the 32 is at, slide all the way left, and we get the number 8. So 4 goes into 33 8 times. And 8 times 4 is 32. We draw a line down the middle and subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0, so we don't write anything there. But we can drop the 7. So now we have a new problem. How many times can 4 fit into 17, right? So let's go to 4 and try to get close to 17 without going over. We have 16 and we have 20. 20 is bigger than 17, so I'm going to make sure I go to the 16, right? Slide to my left, and my answer is 4. And I know that 4 times 4 is 16. I subtract 7 minus 6. I'm left with 1. And there's no other numbers to bring down. So I'm done dividing. It goes in 84 times, but guess what? I have 1 left over. So we write R1, and that stands for remainder 1 because that's what we had left over. And that's the concept of a remainder. And I'll show you again on this side here. We have 765 divided by 2. In this case, the 2 can divide into the 7, right? Because 7 is bigger than 2. And it actually goes in 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. And now I can drop my 6, right? It's the number next door. 2 can go into 16 how many times? 8 times. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. But look, I have another number I can drop down. So now I have a new problem. 5. 2 can divide into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. We subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. And we have no other numbers next door to bring down. So this is what we're left with. So since we have 1 left over, we write remainder 1. Let me fix this too real quick. All right. Thank you.